Beloved, as we continue to declare Sha'alu Shalom Yerushalayim, pray for the peace of Jerusalem, let us unpack the unique role of both the people of Israel and the land of Israel in God's plan for redemption. Scripture reveals and history bears witness that God's covenant is eternal and that his promises are true. Let us consider some key truths in the Bible. First, the church does not replace Israel in God's covenant. In Romans 11, Paul explains that Israel will be saved after the fullness of the Gentiles has come in, thus revealing God's plan to unite Jew and Gentile in redemption. Israel remains central to God's covenant, as Paul clarifies in Romans 9. For not all who are descended from Israel belong to Israel. Here, Israel refers to all who align with God's purpose, thus uniting Israel and the church within his divine plan. Romans 11:12 highlights this unity. If there, Israel's transgression means riches for the world, and their loss means riches for the Gentiles, how much greater riches will their full inclusion bring? Greater riches happens when Israel recognizes Yeshua as Maschiach. This is the culmination of God's redemptive plan for all humanity. Second, God promised to restore Israel and bring them back to the land he bestowed to Abraham some 4,000 years ago. In Deuteronomy 30, verses 3 to 5, God assures Israel of restoration even after dispersion. The Lord your God will restore your fortunes and gather you again from all the nations. This prophecy began to unfold when the British government in 1917 supported a national home for the Jewish people in their ancestral land from which they were dispersed some 2,000 years ago, after the destruction of Jerusalem in 70 AD. Consequently, this led to Israel's re-establishment in 1948, thus fulfilling the prophecy of Deuteronomy 30. Remember, it is God who declares that he has chosen Jerusalem and placed his name over it. Read that in 2 Chronicles chapter 6 and 2 Kings chapter 21. God promised Solomon that his eyes and heart will always be upon the temple and the city of Jerusalem. God remains committed to his promises, and these developments foreshadow the ultimate peace Israel will experience under Christ's rule. In conclusion, God promised Israel a king from among their own people. Zechariah signals a purified remnant who will recognize this king as their Messiah. Revelation 11 describes the 144,000 sealed as representing this faithful remnant. Yeshua is the king who will come in glory to reign over Israel and all nations with justice and peace. Israel has a unique role in Christianity and its eschatology. This is affirmed by God's covenantal faithfulness to both Israel and the church. Sha'alu Shalom Yerushalayim. Stay blessed. Shabbat Shalom.